It makes me very proud that I feel like this award is recognizing not just my efforts, but my staff's efforts. They do the majority of the work. I just sort of guide the ship, steer the canoe, and they're the ones doing the work. So for me, it's not just an individual award. This is an award for my department. The big thing for me about diversity, equity, inclusion is that everybody feels equal. Everybody's treated the same, everybody has a voice, and everybody's voice is heard. That's what it means to me. So I have 12 full-timers who report to me, and I have 4 students who report to me. To me, the students already come advanced in DEI. But yeah, what I find really that I learn from my students is how accepting they are of one another. It doesn't seem, it just seems they're a different generation than the generation I grew up. They're much more accepting, their arms are open wide, and they really accept one another. They accept all my full-time employees, even though we have many different age gaps between us. But it does feel like a family, and it feels like we are all moving in the same direction. The initiatives I started about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, when MSU had the 2030 plan that outlined that they wanted to enhance the diversity. So I thought I should start measuring what our vendor base looks like, try and identify which vendors are of diverse status, how much are we spending there, and then that was my baseline. So in fiscal year 21, quarter 1 is when I first started measuring. At that time, we had 32 diverse vendors, which made up about 15% of our total vendors, and we spent about $490,000 per quarter on them. The last quarter that we did, quarter 4 of fiscal year 22, we had 52 vendors, so almost a 25% increase, and we had $1 million in spend. So we increased the spend 100%, we doubled it. So that to me is evidence that working with my staff, getting them involved in these goals is pushing this effort forward, and we are being successful at it. So we're helping our friends, our neighbors, people's families around here. So I feel it's very important on all levels. And it's something I take pride in, and this award is the cherry on top.